Hey guys, this is Man Shark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Europa Universalis IV, and this is episode 92 of our Big Blue Blob playthrough of the Millennia in the Making game. We're France, we're at war with Japan, and nobody else. Got truces with a whole bunch of people though. Boom. That's pretty much the rest of them. Let's see. Where are we? Alright, so in the coalition, Mauritania, Turkestan, Delhi no longer. The two, Tuya and Lanzang, as well as Aceh and Shun, and Korea. We're at war with Japan, so that'll probably be in there shortly, and we're about to go to war with the Manchu. And, yeah, there's also Majapahit down here and some other bullshit over here, the Inca, the Aztec, and some assorted Native Americans. We need to deal with some of these Native Americans. These guys are in an alliance with the Caddo. I'm assuming that the Caddo are over there. Not an alliance, a federation. The Navajo aren't involved with anybody, but our good friends the Californians have claims on most of their shit. So I think if we give these guys a decent leader, and are all, or when we have a diplomat in a few months, then, you know, declare on them, we'll see how we go. Now, we're in a business end where we can upgrade our admin tech for like 30. We're still not going to do that because we actually do need to core some stuff. Though, speaking of, I want to see if these guys, have you guys cored this yet? No. They must be working on it though. They'd have to be working on it. Maybe they don't have the admin power for it. Let's see if they'll accept. No, we're at war, we can't do anything with that. So Manchu hate us, but they do have a truce with us. Even though it's not showing up that they have a truce with us, they have a truce with us. Until 4 years from now. At which point I will attack them horrifically. Oh, there's a whole bunch of admin power that we could very much use. Let's get that one cored. So in the meantime, we'll just deal with these other places. Come on. Guy's back, so let's send him into the Navajo and be all like, hey, colonial conquest, baby. Siege of Gangwon is over. We're already doing that one, so let's head in there. Let's help out our allies in Gangwon. Looks like some of the Imperial Japanese forces are coming through. We'll intercept this little army as it comes through because this siege, honestly, it's fine. Let's go. So 22nd, and they leave on the 24th, so that is definitely an intercept. And then we'll take on that army up there. Third of September, I don't think they can run away. They cannot. And we smashed them and eliminated the lot of them. So, we're in a pretty good position in this war. We might as well take what we can off them. No, we can't take Kozake, so I'm not even going to bother. Shall we? We're fabricating on it right now, so we might as well get in there and have a little go at it. But our main aim is to get as much as we can off the Korean Peninsula. And, you know, not to overextend ourselves into ridiculous territories. Speaking of which... we're trading in cocoa. Great. How are we doing up north? Yep, looks like they do have an army there. So how we go. We should do pretty well in these sieges. Actually, you know what? We're going to go help these guys out. Wipe out the army. Let the Californians deal with the occupation process. And it'll all be good. Just get these guys around here though to help out a little bit further. Good and good. Good. Then head on over. Now, we can invest in military, we can invest in diplomatic. We're going to definitely invest in diplomatic because it's cheap as balls. Not going to upgrade our ships though. No point. Also, I think it only upgraded the archipelago frigates, which we don't have any of. Let's have another look at the military buildings and stuff, because I'm still not convinced that we need that extra level of military tech just yet. Yep, regimental camp, perfect. And how's shit going up in Britain? Good. Let's build some more of these. So yeah, it's a very marginal increase to the manpower, but you know, it's the other benefits that we're looking at, like the force limits one. Because as you exceed your force limits, I believe the cost gets exponential, just like it does with what do you call it? Just like it does with colonies. So I wonder, if any potential to have rebels in there? Doesn't look like it. No rebels to support. That'll be our fabricate claim over there, and that's our fabricate claim down in Lanzang. I think we've still got one to fabricate in Lanzang, but that'll be it. Yep, good, they took that, so let's get these guys over here to help out. That siege. Thank you. Do you guys have rebels in here? Looks like you do. Just peasants though. You guys have nationalists, that's always interesting. And you guys have Cambodian nationalists. And these guys have peasants. You guys don't have anybody. You guys don't have anybody. Jeez. What about over here? Do you guys have anyone? Nope. Nope. Nope, nope. Nope. Boring. What about the Koreans? Well, the Japanese have Korean guys. What about the Koreans themselves? Nope. These guys have Mongol nationalists in Jerem. Ming nationalists. Well, I don't care about Ming nationalists in Beijing. Let's just give these guys a little bit of support. Ah, very good. Now we'll have a look at Echigo. Manchu Patriots. Go and deal with them. Good. Jeez, hurry up and core that place. It's actually kind of getting frustrating now. So, alright, let's deal with this then. So, if we are not going to be spending much on diplomatic power, we should start spending it on this stuff. I'm just going to flatline my diplomatic power right now. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, good. That's the coastal one done. So these guys can just head up here. You guys can just head back to there. Not going to bother shipping more troops over. I mean, we've pretty much got this. The Japanese do not have much of an army. In fact, that's it. They do have a navy. They've actually got a pretty good navy. But, well... whatever, sort of thing. Give it like 95 days. Good, we've explored all of that. That's excellent. I think go there, and then there, and then there. Actually, there. Is that another one there? Nope. Then there. Yep, okay, good. Then, apart from Australia, which nobody's actually moved to yet, and I know that because we took out the colonial powers, we shouldn't have too much of an issue. I really don't want to have to spend that 140. Like, really don't want to have to spend it. Oh, look, Asajj. Oh no, they already did that, already owned that little bit of land, I think. I think. Allied with the Aztecs, that's always going to be an issue. So how much is it going to cost me to go? Oh, I do not have a diplomat spare at the moment, but we do have a mission spare. Colonize Shankan, improve relations with Sokoto. That gives free prestige. Global thing, or to take Tiferet, which we can't do right now because we have a truce with Mauritania for the next ever. So let's find where Shankan is. Okay, sure, whatever, buddy. If we had a colonist free, we could probably do it. What colonial region is it part of? Nice. Yeah, so we'll try and lock off the Colombian border first. Before we, you know, get in to colonize that one. In fact, we've already started our work here, so these guys will get in there. Thank you. Thank you and thank you. I'll just do that. Get rid of the guy. And now we've actually got a border with them, so we've got some holy war and colonial conquest sort of bullshit. Against the Aztecs. We do need to discover this little bit of land there, but I'm sure it won't matter. Okay, it's Etchgo. Let's get in there and deal with these losers again. You know, it's amazing, isn't it? Our military leaders drop dead often, our advisors drop dead often, but our diplomats have been the same guys for the last 400 years. So, you know, make of that what you will. Okay, I would not mind. Let's have a look. Where are our claims at? Down the coast and in Hitachi. Just do a quick check here. If I were to... Whoops, that's not what I want. If I were to get them to release Oichi, that would be 100% of a war score and 200 power. Releasing Shiba would be a little bit easier, but still not really interested in that. I don't want them to give anything back to Korea. Though, quick check of things. 5, 9, I could get them to give Gyeongsang back to Korea. That wouldn't be too bad. Hell, I could get them to give all 4 of those back, and I'd take Gangwon. So to be give back Gyeongsang and Jolla, I would take that one. Also because it's sort of a war goal. That's 65 already. It's only 90. I don't know how much Hitachi is going to be. To get them off the peninsula, though, that's sort of the important thing there. Alright, well, let's have a comparison. Gangwon is worth 8%. Kazuki is worth 11%. So Kazuki is 3, Hitachi is 2. Oh, we might be able to get away with it. So what we need to do... Yep, thank you. Deal with that and then head over there. You guys sail around here. And I mean, we're going to need to do a lot more sieging because they need to be at 100%. So I think I'm going to get another army through. Got to be careful of where these boats are going. Go head up that way. It's probably going to be easier to go to Wasili and dump them over into Shirabeshi. Because I think this army, this fleet, has worked out that this transport fleet is coming up like so. Maybe. They seem to be docking right now, so that's actually good for us. Just come out onto the Soya Strait like so. And just move like that. Ah, good. Deal with them, then them. So, yeah, they're headed out of there. Really wrap things up. Want to fabricate claims here? I think I do. It's only on a couple of these places, but I think I actually do want to fabricate some claims on the Aztec. Okay, and you guys can come down here. Thank you. How's our fabrication? Not fabrication, our integration going? Yeah. Ah, good, they got their core. Beautiful. So when we get out of a war, we should be able to give them Zetsu. Wars. Sorry. Whatever. These cheeky little fuckers. Where you going, guys? How do you still have military? Odds are they're mercenaries. Cheap as fuck shit troops. And I think if we were to hire mercenaries, they would be utter crap. Oh well, maybe not, but I wouldn't want to do it. Dendi is cored. Wonderful. So I'm gonna keep them there because they do have nationalism, which is a pain in the ass. Oh look, they've got some peasants. They should be able to deal with peasants. I have full confidence in them. Okay, someone back from Turkestan, and that's all of the claims fabricated. So now we just need a reason to go to war with Manchu in 2 years, so let's fabricate a claim on... Let's justify a trade conflict, that's probably easier. And let's take out our guy who's trying to improve relations there. Don't know what he's doing. Hey, the Pope landed some troops. Wow. Pope game strong. Alright, let's deal with that, then that, then that. Yeah, it's fine. It's handleable. Haven't found the Falklands yet, I think. Though I'm not too sure if they would exist at the moment. We'll see. Alright, good. That's this dealt with. Let's get rid of him. Thank you. Put our guy in their capital. Can we just fully annex the bastards? We can for... That's absolutely fine. 48% overextension. That's not going to be my overextension, so... I don't give a fuck. Boom. Archie left the military coalition. Cool. I think we also took a place. Yeah, we did. Alright, continue. They joined up. Don't have to worry about that. Just go straight to Kozuke. Cool. Got a claim on the Aztecs. Let's get another couple. Now, we do have enough to increase our... We're not going to increase our admin tech yet. We're also not going to call that place because we're giving it away when the war ends. And hopefully, let's just actually check this real quick. 98%. Okay, that's what we're gunning for. Actually, we're not too bad. I reckon if we take another couple of places, maybe Kyoto as well, then that'll really inspire them to accept our generous offer. Lost a general. Was nobody engaged in battle, but let's pick him up again. 1-6, not bad. 1-6-4-3. The 1's a bit of an issue, but the other stats are nice. We don't need a military engineer, so just increase the local defensiveness of some place. Yep, great. I don't think there's really anything else to... Is it justifying trade conflict? Almost. Now, Arche left the coalition. When's our truce with Arche run out? When the rest of the damn coalition's truce runs out? We do have a reason to go to war with Majap ahead. A few reasons, actually. Could be worthwhile. Whoops, we should actually move these troops out of these places. I forgot that they were still there. No, have a look at this. Ayutthaya looks like they're trying to westernize. Which is interesting. They're having a lot of issues, if you will. There's Mino done. Power down to Kyoto. Because that is probably not enough of a peace offer. It isn't. It's close, but it isn't. If we take Kyoto, it'll be enough. Okay, we have now justified our trade conflict here. Not too sure if we should use that as our reason to go to war with them. Sort of be monetary reparation, concession of defeat. Usual bullshit. We're not going for anything that conquest would help us with anyway. Are we still supporting rebels? Yeah, we are. Those good old Mongol revolutionaries. Okay. What I'm actually going to do is boost our relationship in here with Delhi. They need it. Volga Bulgaria should love us. Yeah, the rest of our vassals should all love us. So we're fine there. Those revolutionaries are kicking the utter shit out of Ayutthaya, so we might see Pegu come back. Which is fine. Excuse me. Just lost another general. That's fine, we got the military power for it. I think this was this guy, 3443. Well balanced. Cool. Oh, come on, I just need to take like one more province. Don't care which one it is. Kyoto would be best, but, you know, whatever. Alright, go up and deal with that. Excuse me. Pegu's been released. And you know what? They're not involved in anything. They don't have anything going on. And, well, we do. Sorry, little bros, but welcome to the tough life of being in the game. Slaughtered them. Do we have a fleet in the area? We do. They're dead. They're dead in the water. It's just given as a province. Come on. Unfortunately, that will delay a little bit in terms of our release of that one province to Volga, Bulgaria. Just a little bit. Get that last fabricate in on the Aztecs. We're not going to go to war with them like straight up because we need Louisiana to form first. I mean, we can go to war with them for the bits up in California, but I'd prefer it if we sort of had everything in place. Okay, there's a siege of Musashi. Will you peace out? They will. It's only 42% overextension. I believe we can take that. We easily can. So let's do that. Aren't I nice, Korea? Aren't I nice? You should like me more and drop out of that coalition. Get rid of that leader. These guys can go there. These guys will have to come around here. That's fine. Just dock them in that one. Should only need 2 armies to take care of them. And let's have a look at dealing with the overextension. So one we don't want to do is Zetsu. The rest of them, we're fine. Should probably park this. Nah, they're fine. We might take this army, the big army, and put it in Gangwon, ready to take on Korea when necessary. How are we doing down here? Easy. I'm actually thinking that we might, like, we are at the half-hour mark, but I want to finish this shit up. So I want to take this place, and I want to give Zetsu over to Volga, Bulgaria. Oh, our guy got expelled. Oh well. On the boat. Land the boat. When's our truce with Japan run out? 15 goddamn years. Oh, there we go. Let us end this war. Peace in our time, etc, etc, etc. Thank you. And we're going to put this boat... Just put it in there, it'll be fine. Thank you very much. Now let's get that place coring. Well, I would if I could, but we'd have to wait for it, so I'm fine with that. We're not going to wait for it immediately. What we are going to do is give Volga, Bulgaria this place. Sorted. That's actually fixed up our overextension issue. We're not going to convert Ratchaburi immediately because, well, we only need to wait a couple of months to get enough money to core the place, and coring it is more important than converting it. But with all of that said, that's the end of the episode. So, as usual, I've been Sub, you've been yourselves. Later.